Hello folks, this is where I left you in the last tutorial. We were waiting for all of the files, the raw files, for my memory card to be transferred to a folder on our desktop. So we have that now. So let's click on that folder and we can close it. There it is, 26 August. And then here is our memory card. We no longer need that. We're going to close that. And now we're going to eject it. We can hit Command E or we can drag it to the trash. Either way will work. Command E equals eject. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and edit these photos. We're going to go in and say, okay, these have potential, these are junk. And remember, a good rule of thumb is if you get a really good photograph for every 30 to 50 photos that you take, you're doing really well. So I took 300 photos. So if I get 6 out of this, hooray for me. So I'm going to open up Photoshop. I'm going to come down here to the icons and I double click on that. And we wait for Photoshop to open. And we come up here to File and we browse in Bridge. Now Bridge is built into Photoshop and it allows us to open and close and to manage our files. It is a great thing. So here I am on desktop. Yours may open someplace else, documents, pictures, but we want to be on desktop. And we find our most recent file, 26 August. We can make these bigger by coming down to the bottom and by using the sliding scale. I always like to have 3 things across. It's just a personal preference, and I'll double click this. Now, in here are then all of the photos that I took at the pep rally. And I will examine each one and figure out which ones do I want to use, which ones have potential, which ones don't. And you just click and delete if you don't think they have any potential. So, and you can make them bigger. You know, for editing purposes, you might want to just make it big enough so that you see it almost full screen. And this is a wonderful portrait, but unfortunately I was shooting at a very low shutter speed, so delete. That has potential, I'll keep it. That has potential, I'll keep it. Potential, potential. No defined focal point. Maybe. No. Yeah, no. No, 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 too much going on. And you just, maybe, you can frame in on some of that, maybe. Okay, and you just go through and you delete all of the ones that you think have no future. Alrighty? And be relentless. People usually save too many. So I want you to spend some time now and go through and select all those that you think have a future and get rid of all of those that don't by just clicking on it and deleting. And here, for example, let me zoom in on these folks. Maybe. Nope. No discernible focal point. Perhaps, but let's see. Oh, that is a much clearer view of that same shot, so I'm going to go back here and delete that. And maybe, yes. Could be a little bit out of focus. You know, I hate it when people mug for the camera. And duck lips, kill me now. Let's get rid of that. And that's a much more natural portrait. I'll keep that. Yeah, Ross view has it all. Okay, so you know what you're doing. Go through and spend as much time as you need to edit. I'll see you in the next.